Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Daily Leader Live's preview show, brought to you by Madison Regional Health. With a dedicated team of physicians and physical therapists, Madison Regional Health is dedicated to keeping you in the game. Madison loses to Lennox last Friday, a heartbreaker, 32-28 at Trojan Field. Bulldogs had a lead in that game, and Lennox came back strong at the end and won that. So a little bit of a disappointment heading into this season's finale, regular season. Bulldogs now 4-4. They will face Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, and that will be on the road. That will be at Sioux Falls Christian, which is also where the University of Sioux Falls plays. So we urge you to come to Sioux Falls if you'd like to watch the Bulldogs in person. Otherwise, we're glad you're able to join us on dailyleaderlive.com. In just a moment, we'll talk to MHS Head Coach Max Hodgen a little bit about the Lennox game and the upcoming Charger game. And welcome back to Daily Leader Live's preview show. We're here with MHS Head Coach Max Hodgen. Coach, game against Lennox here at Trojan Field last weekend. Tough loss for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, heartbreaker. I mean, if you could take back 5 or 6 plays, the outcome's completely different. But it's not one mistake, by one athlete. It's just a combination of, a lot of different things. And we did some really good stuff, especially offensively. We found, a running game that really clicked and threw the ball well. I know Tyler would like to have 1 or 2 passes back, but overall they did a great job defensively. We just didn't do enough to win.
Tell us a little bit about Chris Reese. Comes in and he's been a backup running back all year, came in a full-time starting role. Tell us about Chris's game against Lennox.
Yeah, we've been waiting for him, and he really stepped up his game. We knew he had it in him. We knew from when he was a freshman that he had that ability, and I think it was go time for him, and he ran great. I don't know, how many carries he had, but 30 plus, I bet.
Yeah, it was
Mr.
a terrific
Bundy
game.
Can clean you up on that, but yeah, he did a great job. O-line probably played their best game all year, so we're moving in the right direction. We take 2 steps forward with one aspect of the game and 3 backward in another one. So that's just the mystery that we're dealing with as we progress through the week and get ready for Sioux Falls Christian.
Well, let's switch to the Chargers right now. It's a little bit of a different schedule for you, a Thursday game. How do you change your preparation for a Thursday night game?
Well, you got to have a good Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and Monday wasn't great because it was terrible, out. It rained and it was blowing sideways, and it just was a terrible day. So we went inside, we got some stuff done, and then we got in the film room and drew some stuff up. And some of the things we got to take care of is just some of the mental mistakes that we make, and our efforts there. It's just mentally, some alignment, some assignment jobs, and so getting on the chalkboard is a good time to fix that.
Very good. Now, the Chargers gone back and forth a couple times between classes. They are 2-time defending state champs at the class lower than us. What do you know about the Chargers and what they're going to bring?
In the past when we played them a few years ago, they were, toe-to-toe and just going to smash it right at you. And now they're spread out and looking to throw the ball more. And so you can't rely on what they did in the past, the past few years. Just got to look at this past 6 or 7 games that they've went through. But, they're up and down. They play great, and then they don't play great. So it's just a matter of which team we'll face.
Would there be an expert on the Bulldogs coaching staff who would know a lot about our offense?
Well, Mr. Bundy, he's our signal caller, and he's done a great job this year so far, and we look to finish out the season with him, calling great games, looking going forward.
Is he nearby?
He's right over here. I'll tell you. We'll see you,
Thanks,
John.
Coach. Good luck.
Right, thank you.
That was a nice segue, wasn't it, Joe?
Perfect, yes.
Anyway, Joe Bundy, offensive coordinator. I think that's your title for the Bulldogs. Tell us a little bit about the preparations for Sioux Falls Christian this week.
Yeah, they're running a defense that we really haven't seen. They run kind of a 3-3 stack where they blitz a lot and they move around a lot. So it's just a lot of mental reps for our guys. Like we were talking about before, I think our offensive line had their best game last week, and part of that is just preparing for the defense and how they're going to move and what it's going to look like. So we've been looking at a lot of different blitz packages that Sioux Falls Christian runs, and so hopefully we can get our guys mentally prepared, and then physically we can take care of business on Thursday.
So when after you take a look at some of those defenses, do you start thinking about formations you'd run in particular, or blocking patterns, or what are you looking for?
Yeah, a little bit of both. Depending on looking at film from past games from them, just how they align to certain formations, and then that gives us an idea of what they're trying to do. And then, like I said, in that stack, they're trying to blitz and they're trying to move around and confuse you a little bit. And so, just looking, just how we're going to pick up those different blitzes and our blocking schemes.
I think it's the second game this year that I'm, if my memory is right, on an artificial turf field, no crown. Do you prepare any differently for that type of field than you would a grass field?
No, not really. We haven't done anything special. I think we played, at T. They had the artificial field, but we don't want to get into our guys' heads and make them think like we're playing on some special surface or something.
Thinking.
But so we just go and hopefully we can put our hard hats on and go to work.
Great. Well, we're looking forward to it. Again, Thursday night, 7 o'clock. That's at Sioux Falls Christian. We urge our viewers to come and support the Bulldogs if you can. Otherwise, join us right here on dailyleaderlive.com. Joe, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
And good luck Thursday.
Thanks.
All right. That's Joe Bundy, assistant coach for the Bulldogs, and we thank him for coming on here. Remember, Thursday night's game, and it'll be at 7 o'clock at Bob Young Field in Sioux Falls. That's it for that, and we want to thank Madison Regional Health for sponsoring the preview show.